Hey guys, right. So our next quick video is we still on support and resistance lines, but now we our first section was on technical levels. In other words, levels where the market refused um, to breach certain technical levels. All right, and those technical levels really are based around price movement. In other words, Uh, there's no clear reason why we can say a price was changed at bounced off, let's say 9,700, and it gets retested there. It's just a matter of opinion. You had more bulls and bears at that specific price level. But then we also get something that's called the psychological price levels. All right. And for some reason, the human being is wired in a specific way and that it responds to specific numbers. Have you ever thought about why a product is priced at 9 Rand 99 and not why go through all of the trouble of calling it 9.99 when it is actually 10 Rand? And that's a psychological price level. So the psychological price level is no 10 Rands too much, but 1 cent less will increase the amount of sales because it's in a psychological price level. Now, crazy as it might seem, you will see psychological price levels present itself in the markets as well. For instance, if we look at this, start on our chart at our first primary price level here at the bottom, that's the 7,000 limit. So round numbers, just to get back. Round numbers are extremely strong psychological levels. So traders across the planet, for whatever, same as the 9 Rand 99 reason, they look at round numbers. And round numbers by default generate a support resistance level. Doesn't have to. It's not casted in gold, but it's something that we need to realize. And if we look at Bitcoin, it's very much alive. If we look here, we start here at the bottom, 5,000. So I'm gonna make them all, what color will I do? Let's just make them like a lime blue. So we're starting here at 4,000, 4,000 level. And as you can see, 4,000 level was tested. Market stalled at it. Market came to retest it, stalled at it again, and then broke through it. 5,000. 5,000, same thing happened. Market tested it there, bounced off it. Market came up, tested a little bit, broke through it. Yeah, this big fat green line is slap bang in the 7,000 range. If we draw it over there onto 7,000, we see that, and remember, it doesn't have to be on the number. Sometimes you get it piercing that line a little bit, but that is a price level, right? A price level is not a singular price. It could be a range, like between a price and a specific price gives you a price level. So there's 7,000, and we see how that is affecting the market. The market honored that level. First, it tested it there, and the market wasn't too positive to go through. It pulled back on that level and then boom, blow through it. And then after that, 7,000 level became a very strong support line. 10,000 support, 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 support. It was all the 10,000 level. 12,000. Once again in this area. So as we go up, we see there's 14, there's 15. So not all of these levels became up. There's 17,000. So it broke and I've literally turned around at 17,000. So once again, important numbers to remember is the rounded numbers. And underneath that, you will 15,500 or 6,500. All these, I only look at really the more authoritative ones, so completely rounded numbers. 10,000, 12,000, 15, 20, 30. So those are the numbers, and it's interesting if you look up here, that market was at the 20,000 level. It literally stopped right at the 20,000 level, slap bang, and then retraced. So these rounded numbers have got incredible psychological level. It is the process of, and what does it tell? Once again, if traders will look at the market, they will be trading, it's going up, and there will become a sentiment of, water cooler talk, I don't think it's going to reach higher than 20,000. It's the magical number. In this case, it was like a huge number, 20,000. And it's like a sentiment is created around a noun number. Some wouldn't go, no, I don't think it's going to go around 20,120. No, it, the, by default and by behavior, traders round those numbers off and they become psychological levels that is important in trading. And we'll see how they play out in some areas. But once again, the same way that we draw support resistance lines, we have to keep in mind how rounded numbers become strong support levels and the reasons why they become strong support levels.